Hi everyone, this is Simar and today I wanted to talk about manifesting. So I know there's this whole idea out there that in order to really manifest your dreams, you have to work hard and really keep working hard. But I really don't believe that. I do believe that you have to put in the work to really create what you're creating. Like obviously, if you want to create a really good brand or you want to create an amazing business, obviously you have to put in the work. But I don't believe that you need to really have that hard work in there, you know? So for me, when it comes to manifesting, I really do believe that you've got to allow yourself to really dream. Allow yourself to dream. So for example, like when I was growing up, we didn't have a whole lot of money. We didn't have, like, realistically, if you looked at the way our situation was, if I looked at everything in my life realistically, I don't think that I would have created anything that I've really created in my life until now. So when I was growing up, I just had one dream. Like, I used to read novels and I had one dream and I just wanted to travel the world. And I was like, I just want to travel the world and I want to be independent. And I know for a lot of people, like, being independent is not a huge thing. Like, that's the norm, just the norm. For me, like, where I come from, that was a big deal in my culture because most girls that were with me in the college were getting married at the age 20 in the second year of college. And you know, others were already engaged, and basically the whole idea was you finish your college, you get married, and then you take care of your family. And for me, like, I wanted to travel the world and I wanted to be independent. I wanted to be my own person. And you know, through it all, I had a very strong belief. I was brought up with this really strong faith in the universe and God. I'm very spiritual in that sense. And I always had a really strong belief that if you can dream it, you can have it. It's meant for you. So from that place, I never allowed myself to step back and look at my situation realistically and look at what everyone else was doing and if this was even possible for me. I had a dream and I allowed myself to sit and daydream for hours, and that's what I used to do, like, after my college. Or I'll, like, sit and read books that were I used to find these novels that had stories about people whose life I wanted. You know, I'll read about these women that were independent, that were, like, traveling the world, doing things, and it was so inspiring for me. So I used to spend a lot of time doing that, and it kept feeding my dream in that sense. So somehow, like, after I finished my college, an opportunity appeared for me to go to New Zealand. And me, Deep, and my cousin, we all basically applied to go to New Zealand, and we ended up moving to New Zealand, you know. And if I'd actually sat down and thought at some point that is this ever going to happen, it was not going to happen. But it did happen. And we moved to New Zealand, became independent, had an amazing life. Then at one point we're like, oh, it'll be really fun, like, to have a house of our own. And then somehow, like, the house manifested. And that's kind of the way that I've always created in my life. And then there was a point where I felt like when I'd been working in my job for long enough, I felt like, is this all there is to my life? Like, is this all I want, to just go to work and then work all day and then come home and do whatever activity that I can do at home and then go back to work the next morning? And then it's like a loop that just keeps looping on. And I was like, and you know, I remember sitting there and thinking to myself that, oh my God, like, I had such big dreams, and I don't think I came to New Zealand to get into the loop of the job. And Deep and I basically started looking for different opportunities, like businesses, and the business we're doing now came around at around the same time. And because it's like we can do it online, I was like, oh my God, this is gonna give us the freedom that we really want to, like, travel the world And so like the right business came along at the right time, and we have been traveling the world, running our business from different locations the whole time. And I'm not sharing this with you to try to show off or be like, oh, this is what I've really done with my life, but really to show you like the power of manifesting your dream. You know, like a lot of times we sit down in the realistic picture and we think that, oh, realistically this can never really happen. And even if we do think that, oh, I would really want that, and then we just like limit ourselves by thinking about, oh, but how is it gonna happen and all of that. So I'm just here to tell you that sometimes it's good to just let yourself dream and stop thinking about how it's gonna happen. The how will show up, but the first step in really manifesting your dream is to allow yourself to dream. So, you know, allow yourself some time. We are so busy these days with our like social media and stuff. Like, just take a step back, sit in the nature, sit under a tree, wherever you are, just sit and just dream, listen to music. Allow yourself to dream. Like, if you could have anything in your life, what would it be? And allow yourself to go to that picture, like what you really want. Allow yourself to actually go there, be there. It doesn't take a lot of money to just like close your eyes and be in that place, right? You can do that. I did that last year. I was missing New Zealand so much, and I was looking at some of my friends' pictures at the Mission Bay, which is a beach in Auckland, and I was like, I was really missing it. And then I just like, for a few minutes, I was like, you know what, I can allow myself to just be there for a few moments. And I just like closed my eyes and I like imagined the breeze on my skin, and I was like, oh my God, like Mission Bay. And then that's it. And then within like a week or 2 weeks, because of something to do with my passport, everyone around me was like, you have to go to New Zealand. And I ended up going to New Zealand for 2 months. So I didn't know how it was going to happen. My schedule was not going to allow me to do that, and I had not planned it, but I just randomly manifested it. So anything you want, like, just remember that if there is a dream that you have, if there is an idea that you have, then you are meant to manifest it. You're meant to live that life. So my message for you today is allow yourself to dream. Have faith that it is for you. It's meant for you. And just let go. And just get into the craziest, wildest imagination of what your life could possibly be like. Like, if you could have anything, what kind of life would you really want? And let yourself run with that for a little while. And have fun with it. All right, well, I hope this message makes a difference for you, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye for now.